Hey gang, what's happening? I just want to give you a quick video update telling you kind of what's going on with the challenge. We do have a couple of changes that I got to let you know about, and I got something really cool that I hope you'll take advantage of. I know I'm definitely going to take advantage of it. First of all, we only have the challenge going on in the Chanhassen location. Unfortunately, with the new location in Prairie just opening up, there just wasn't enough time. We didn't get the response that we were hoping for from the mailing to get a group at that club right away. So we're disappointed, but we're not going to let that hold us back. We're still going to have, just a kick-ass, fun, ultimate challenge in Chanhassen. So have no fear, the challenge is on. The only difference is, obviously, we're only going to have one winner. So we're not going to have a competition of the Chan versus the Chan versus the Eden Prairie. I'm using my camera on my screen for the first time, and everything's backwards. So anyway, the new computer technology. So here we go. A couple things I want to run through with you. First of all, this is actually super cool. I was able to actually kind of get us the hook up on something. And I'm going to give you some information below this video. You can actually take a look. There's a company out there called Activate. And they have a bod pod for their assessments. And a bod pod, if you ever watch The Biggest Loser, it's that egg-looking thing. You get inside, they close the door, and you kind of sit in there. And what it actually does is it's going to measure body fat accurately. It is actually the most accurate way to measure body fat currently, with the exception of the gold standard, which is underwater weighing, which is a real giant pain in the ass. To be honest with you, it's very uncomfortable for most people to do. You have to go underwater, let all your weight out, let all your air out, and literally sit there, and not even holding your breath. You have to let all your air out and just sit there, and then they kind of measure the water. So very, very uncomfortable, not very practical. This company called Activate, they have their own bod pod, and what they have agreed to do, if we get enough people, they're going to give us a pretty massive discount on their bod pod testing. The deal is, they normally charge $50 per test. Now, I personally would do the test anyway at $50 myself, because I'm very curious about it. I've always wanted to do it. It's, like I said, it's the most accurate. There's no human error whatsoever. It's not, this one pinched me this way or this one pinched me that way, or I'm all pumped up today, or I pinched an inch higher, an inch lower. None of that is there. But I knew that $50 a person for a before test and then an after test, it's $100. That's just asking way too much. So I called them up and I said, okay, here's the deal. I've got this 10-week challenge, told them kind of what's going on. And I said, I really would like to encourage my members to use this as the testing. I can't make it mandatory because it does cost money, but I want to really encourage them to use this test for the before and afters. So what I said was, you can't expect them to pay $50 two times on top of the charge of the test of the program already. What can you do for me? So we went back and forth, and one of the things I found out was normally they would actually provide me with a commission. And I said, I don't want a commission. I said, forget that. That's not what I'm doing this for. I want to know, I want to get the most accurate testing possible, if that's possible. So basically, I negotiated with them. It wasn't very difficult. They're super nice people. And what I was able to get is, if we get at least 10 people, we've already got 4 because I'm doing it, Janelle's doing it, Chad's going to do it, and I've already spoken to Amy, who obviously is not going to watch this because she doesn't have a computer, as we all know. So she's not. The 4 of us are definitely in. So that's 4 right there. I don't fear that we won't get at least 6 of you guys watching this video. I'd love to have everybody do it. Here's what they're going to do for us. For $50, they're going to actually give us both tests. So they're going to come out. They're going to meet us at the Chan Rec Center. The bod pod is in the back of a trailer. They're going to bring it, and they're going to do a before assessment. And then they'll come back and they'll do the after assessment at no additional charge. So we're basically getting it half price. The key, the one thing was they wanted the $50 up front in case somebody doesn't show up the second time. They want the $50 up front, which, I can understand. That's totally cool. So here's the deal. We were supposed to have a challenge meeting next week. So we can't do that because the bod pod testing is going to take about 5 to 10 minutes per person. We've got 30 people in the program. You do the math. It's just a lot of people, a lot of time. So what we're going to do instead is I'm just going to give you kind of the rundown here in this video of what's happening. And then there's a link below to a Google document. It's an Excel spreadsheet, and it's got times. It starts at 4 o'clock, ends at 8 o'clock. There's, basically get 6 tests per hour. That's 24, or 30, I'm sorry, do the math. So it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Yeah, 4 hours. There's 24 tests available. Now they will stay longer. So if everybody wants to do it, which I would just love, that would be super cool. Then and you punch into that Google Doc and there's no spaces left. Don't worry about it. They will stay later. They will come earlier if they have to. So you can add your name afterwards, or you can add your name before if you want to. Just make sure it snugs up right against another appointment. Don't leave a hole in that case, okay? So it's kind of first come, first serve to get the time slots. Get your time slot. Like I said, I'm super excited about this. I've always wanted to do this. Now that I actually know there's a company around, they're actually in St. Paul. I will use them personally ongoing. I'll just drive to St. Paul. But since I can get them to come out and give us a nice fat discount, that's kind of the deal. So below this video, there's a printout that actually everybody gets. I'm taking a look at it on my screen over here. You got your body comp results, your fat mass, your fat-free mass, in terms of percentage, in terms of weight, obviously your overall body mass, and it goes through some volume and some density and some thoracic gas volume, just stuff that we don't really need to worry about for our purposes. Now you'll see on here, you'll see that there's a resting metabolic rate score, okay? That is not the same as the testing that Janelle does at Lifetime, okay? This is a guesstimate. This is basically based off of a formula. They can be highly, highly inaccurate. Those of you who have been tested have seen that because we show in those metabolic tests the predicted, and then they show the actual, and there's usually a pretty big gap. So if you want to learn more about your resting metabolic rate, this is not the way to do it. This is just a guesstimate, and those guesstimates can be off literally 15 to 20%, meaning if it tells you you're 1,500 calories, it could be 1,800 calories, now you're under eating, or it could be 1,200 calories, and now you're overeating. So that's a big problem. So if you want to get the RMR, then you just talk to Janelle. Okay, then there's just some explanations down at the bottom here, and then just kind of a rating of where you should be, for men and women your age. So pretty cool. Check that out. Now, some updates. So we've only got the challenge. I'm taking a look at my notepad here. We've only got the challenge going on in Chan. It doesn't really affect anything though. Okay, we still start on the 13th. We still end the 20th. What'll probably end up happening is, I'll talk to the Bod Pod folks. The 20th is a Saturday. I think they'll probably come out on that day. That would be great. If not, maybe Thursday or Friday, so it might end a day or two early. Not a big deal. But I'm hoping that they'll come out on that Saturday. I'm pretty sure they will, if we have the right volume of people. So we're going to have testing on the 9th. Thursday the 9th, you can sign up between 4 and 8, or later or earlier if you have to, based on it being full. During the test, you need to actually wear a bathing suit. If you don't have a bathing suit, spandex shorts and a bra top, or guys, obviously no bra top. Okay, the clothing has to be skin tight. It has to do with the way the machine works. Okay, if you don't have that, they will provide that for you. I think pretty much everybody, at least all the ladies, I'm sure, have a bathing suit. Guys, you can't wear like loose shorts like I wear all the time when I teach. So biker shorts or something like that will be fine. If you don't have it, they'll provide it for you. What we're going to do to make this process like super simple and streamlined is you'll come in, totally private. I'm going to snap your before picture. It'll be perfect because then you'll be in the suit, so we can do the same before and after. You snap the picture, and then you'll jump in the machine. It takes 50 seconds, 2 times, and then you're done. So it's literally 5 minutes-ish, and you're done. So that'll be cool. We'll do that. You're in and you're out. We won't actually have a challenge meeting. I will just go ahead and provide the information for you. I'll give you some of the outline of the dates here in this video, and then the things that we need to go over, like the nutrition plan and all that kind of stuff. I will just provide all that for you. For anybody who is not going to participate in the Bod Pod testing, we still have to test you. We still have to do a before picture. So what we're going to do is don't take up one of the time slots on the sheet. Just go ahead and email me, okay? Just send me an email, and what we're going to do is those folks, we're going to meet in the evening after the Bod Pod testing is over, so probably around 7:30. Once I get a better idea of how many people are doing the Bod Pod testing and the whole Google Doc is full, and if it starts going later and later, like 7:10, 7:20, so on, then I'll know what time our meeting will be, because our meeting will be after the last person tests. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to test. We'll do a body fat with my body fat machine, and then we'll do pictures as well. Okay, it's obviously not going to be as accurate, but at least it's the same machine, it's the same test before and after. I seriously do encourage you. I'm doing it. It's very cool. Okay. Okay, so we start the 13th, we end the 20th. We're still going to have the deal with the 21st. The judges will determine, in this case, they're going to determine the final 3. And basically what they're doing is going to pick one person from the 6 a.m., one person from the 9:30 a.m., and one person from the 6 p.m. That way we kind of, it's kind of cool to have a winner in each class. Even though the second best person might be in, let's say, there might be like a first place person in the 6 a.m., and then the second best person is in the 6 a.m. also. This is kind of where we want to have a finalist in each of the time slots. And I hope you understand kind of why we're doing that. It makes it a little bit more fun. That way each group is represented, and everybody's going for it in their different way. So we'll do that, and then what we will do is that week we will, that's Thanksgiving week, we're actually off that week from camp. I will, before I head to New York, I will get it all up on the website. We'll get it going on Facebook. We'll do the whole deal like we were going to do before with the judging. And then we will still announce the winner on the 4th. Okay, now this is going to be the tough part because we're going to be back. We're going to have a week of camp, and everybody's going to want to know who won. I'm just, please don't even ask, because what we'll probably do is we'll probably maybe make the judging go longer. I'm not really sure. Because on the 4th is when we have our party. We can't do it a week earlier because that's Thanksgiving weekend. We know people are going to be away, and it is hard enough trying to get everybody in one place at one time. And if people are going to be gone for Thanksgiving weekend, we can't do the final that day. So plan your calendar now. 12/4 is when we're going to have the party. That's also when we're going to be going out and getting the jeans. So the jeans, we're all going to buy the jeans I'm going to buy the jeans on December 4th. That's a Saturday. And, we'll have the party at the school too that night. We'll announce the winner. All right. So the prizes change a little bit, obviously, because we only have the one winner. We'll see what we can put together maybe for like the second and third place people, like we said, we're going to have a finalist for each class, and then what we'll do is, we'll have a winner, and then we'll have maybe a second and a third place prize. We'll see what we can whip together for that. Okay, so that's the deal there. Very cool. I'm super excited. Enjoy your week off. Get rested. Get ready, because we're going to go 10 weeks hardcore. All right, you have any questions? Obviously, just pick up the phone or shoot me an email. Please check out the information below. Make sure you get to that Google Doc as fast as you can. It's first come, first serve. And I highly, highly, highly encourage you to take part in the test. By the way, there's a YouTube video. There's a video available for you as well that you can check out and see kind of the process. It's very simple. You just get in the egg and you're done. So check it out. All right. Other than that, hope the video came out all right. This is the first time I've actually done it right off my new computer screen, so it's kind of cool. All right. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Have faith. Take action. Bye-bye.